Hey guys, Becky here with Teach at Home. I know it's been a few weeks since I've actually put up some good videos. I know I did put up one last week, I think, of my son's soccer practice. But the reason we haven't had a lot is last week we were on break. We start school in July, so come August, once everybody else is actually in school for public schools, we take a break and go out and do some things so it's not as crowded and not as busy. And then the week before that, we were winding down because we were going on break the next week, and there just wasn't a lot of anything interesting that we were doing. We didn't have anything, before the real school year starts with public schools. Even a lot of the homeschoolers aren't doing things, so there wasn't anything we went to. And we didn't even have a science experiment that week because that's just how his schedule fell for science. So we're back on schedule this week, and last week while we were on break, actually started his soccer season, which was kind of nice because his practice nights fell on the same nights we already have stuff going on. So it kind of let us fall into that schedule without having too much going on because we didn't actually have schoolwork we were doing. And then he has games on Saturday. So he had his first game on Saturday, and then this week he's had his practices. With the holiday weekend coming up, he doesn't have a game this week, and he doesn't have practice, his first practice for the week next week. But then it'll be back on schedule, so we'll be running around with that. And, I don't know, it's just getting to the point where it's going to be crazy. So, this week was just a regular school week for us, and we've been running around doing the different things. And with his schoolwork this year, it's actually really nice. We seem to have a lot more free time. He still dawdles a lot when it comes to math. And it took him a long time to get started with that the other day, but we're still managing to get done sooner, it seems. Part of it is because, like, normally we'd have history every day, and then we'd have some alternate subject. So like the first quarter, it's always health, and then sometimes it'd be music or art or like home economics type stuff. This year, health is actually a half-year course, and the other half of the year is history, so we don't have both of those every day. We just have the health. It's just a matter of, the work being different. Technically, he should be having a lot more study time because he's in high school, but he tends to slack off on that, which I don't like, and some of his grades reflect, but he's in high school. He's just going to have to learn and figure out what works best for him to get the grades he needs. And of course, I'm still saying, yeah, you should do this, but I'm not sitting there, making him do it most of the time. He needs to just get up the motivation and do it himself. So hopefully things will get better with that. This past week, he started his online English class, which I found a way to set up our computers so he could go online by himself and just do his English class without him having to worry about him being on there horsing around doing games or searching, on Google or Yahoo or whatever, when he should be doing English. He only has access to the English stuff he needs. So he goes on there. He's doing pretty well so far. It's only, like I said, the first week, but he's doing pretty well with getting everything done on his schedule. Although he doesn't really have a lot of actual writing assignments yet, so we'll see how that goes when that's an issue. But he's had a workbook and textbook stuff to do, and he's had to watch some slideshows and take notes and things like that. So far he's doing pretty well with that. He seems to be enjoying it for now. He started reading the book they're reading for this part of this class, which is The Pearl. So I don't think he's thrilled with the book, but he did the reading and got that done. So that's working so well. That's working so far pretty well. So there you go. So I'm hoping to get more videos up as we start getting back into the swing of things, and as We're getting into September. We're in September here now, so we'll start having more get-togethers with other homeschoolers and activities and things like that. So we'll have that, and then I'm hoping to get up some tip videos on different things, or at least show you how I do things, because maybe that will help you out. Things that it took me a while to figure out, things that they might seem like common sense things, or things like, oh yeah, that's easy, but as a homeschooler, you got so much going on, you're worrying about so many other things that you don't think of them. It's like really basic stuff, and you're worried about the complicated stuff, and then you're just making your own life harder. So anything I can put out there that I think will help you, I'll get around to putting those out for you. And that's about it. I'll just leave you with some footage of a couple of things we did last week on our break week. Show you how we had some fun, and hopefully you'll be seeing some more videos from me. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Thank you.